I should tell you that the last time Tim was here, he was bouncing all over the stage on a very hard sell pitch. It worked. So, Tim, congratulations.
Still ready for that.
Well, do it again if you want. We've got a few minutes, though, to talk about what that intervening year has done. First of all, just give us a reminder, if you like, as to what it is you put forward.
Thank you so much. Great meeting you again. Great being here again. A huge thanks to the Spot for putting us in the spotlight, for bringing what we're doing to people around. We are incredibly happy for being here. We're incredibly happy for winning because that did a lot to us. It most and foremost validated that what we're doing is important. What we're doing is needed. And we're definitely happy to keep on kicking.
Well, tell me what it is. How did it work? How did your game work?
So our vision is to create mobile games that are active. Our vision is to take the games out of the box. Because it's not a secret that more and more of, as we call them, connected generation are very involved in playing wonderful, incredibly amazing, but slow-paced games, as we call them. And we're saying that the technology is finally capable of bringing the games out there. And so we're using augmented reality and we're using location-based capabilities to get the games in the real world.
So when you say location-based capabilities, what are you talking about?
Well, the best example for that would be our signature project that we did with Schalke 04, the Bundesliga football club. And essentially what we did is we used a well-loved concept of treasure hunt. Maybe you heard about this very nice game called Pokemon Go. So we basically did Pokemon Go for Schalke 04 football club. And this has been a huge success. People, surprisingly, of all ages, are incredibly happy of going around in the real world, collecting player cards of Schalke 04 club and exchanging the player cards between them. Easy concepts done right will meet great success, and we're definitely very thankful to our partners who help us bring that to the audience.
So I think the clue there, as you said, that they can go out and find and collect player cards. Essentially, it's like the good old-fashioned cigarette cards of their star players. That presumably is the draw for a sports club then to get involved with something like that, because otherwise it's a bit out of the box for them, isn't it?
Well, the idea, and we're trying to deliver it as much as we possibly can, is that the new generation, they speak different language. And that language is lots of information, lots of entertainment on multiple channels, and they're willing to get it, and they're happy to get that. So if you need to communicate, for example, a simple concept of a football club, and you want to appeal to that young audience, so you need to talk exactly through those channels. And mobile game is an incredible channel to speak to your audience.
So it's the fan engagement tool. We had a bit of that discussion earlier in our first keynote sessions. But I'm just interested, you mentioned all ages. Is that, I mean, for real? So I might do it if it was Arsenal Football Club. I'd have a go. Is that what you're finding, genuinely?
This surprises us time after time. I mean, speaking of jumping around here, I would be more than happy to do that, but we have active augmented reality games. This is handheld augmented reality where you're physically running around in a place and you're interacting with augmented reality objects. And amazingly, during Schalke events, the home match events, you would see a 9-year-old coming, enjoying to pieces the experience, and then a 40-year-old with a cigar grabbing the device and doing exactly the same. That's amazing, but people are so responsive to this because this is new experience to them on one hand. On the other hand, it connects to something that they like and know. So we think it's a winning formula.
So it's actually giving them an active opportunity and a good reason almost to get involved in something that otherwise they'll sort of go, that's not for me.
Exactly.
Which is interesting in itself. So over the course of the year, how far have you been able to develop then?
Well, the general idea is to our company is very technology driven, and our idea is to make what we do available to as many people as possible, and be it with our partners, with sports clubs that are interested in communicating with their fans, or be it just simple games that we release as our own brand. And we're basically very much investing into augmented reality technology, because, and I kind of hinted it from the stage last year, but it's becoming more and more obvious this year. There are many amazing companies that are working on AR glasses. The augmented reality is coming to all of us, and very soon all of us will be experiencing that, and this will become the new future. And so many beautiful companies that are here today believe in that future. And we say, guys, let's get prepared for that. Let's get people more familiar with the concept, because we're all going to be there. So this, speaking of a tool, definitely it's a fan engagement tool.
Right, it's interesting the way you're talking, and you're talking about your business, because as you know, there are plenty of people, maybe they are all my age and upwards, who sort of go, well, I still don't know. Augmented reality, will it work? What sort of goggles will I wear? That sort of thing. Your belief is it will be streamlined enough and become perhaps feel normal enough for anyone to do it.
We are very familiar with the idea of new technology, how do I approach it? And we believe that actually the channels we're working at, which is sports clubs, are a wonderful ground for innovation, because essentially when you think about a sports arena, people come expecting to be entertained. And entertainment is very closely comes together with innovation. So we believe that sports events and sports arenas will be the driving engine for this new technology. This is why we're so so confident that we will be able to bring this change along with many other companies.
And if it is about entertainment, are you beginning to perhaps sense that maybe, whether it's with Schalke or another sports team, it doesn't have to be so directly related to what they do on the pitch anyway? That there is, I mean, we heard earlier, you use your venues for weddings, for special occasions, whatever, to max out on what you've got. Perhaps it's the same with you.
Well, the vision is, if we're talking vision story, well, we believe that big venues, be it a stadium or even a city park, with the advancement of technology and augmented reality technology, will be the hottest places for gamers. Because as augmented reality evolves, and as more and more people are happy to touch it and to play it, well, you need big space for that. So this is how you would be maxing out on the existing facilities, getting just gaming sessions in the stadium.
Well, Tim, your enthusiasm is, as ever, bubbling over. Congratulations on this first year. We wish you every success in the years ahead, and it would be nice to say that we started that startup all those years ago. When
we
you
kicked it off.
Every venue out there. Tim Friedland, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much indeed. Well done. Thanks a lot. Thank you.